Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Zoe, but most people know me as ZA Reptiles. And today we're doing another reptile room tour. And my last video was a room tour, but like I said, that was day one of the animals being here, and it was all gonna change because I didn't like my animals in the basement right now, so they all came up with the exception of Muppet, my Tegu, because her enclosure is so big. It doesn't really fit anywhere else in the house. She had to stay in the basement for now, but all the snakes came up, so everybody's up here now besides a couple of animals that are still at my parents' house. So we're gonna do another room tour because things have changed and things have updated. So let's hop to it. So we walk in and already it's looking much different from the last time we filmed. Like I said, you can no longer see the mural that I painted on that wall. It's a shame, but all the animals are upstairs, so let's do our tour. For the most part, this stayed the same. You've got Tootsie, you've got Rumple, but now we have Penelope up top, my Western Hognose, and my Dubia Roaches on the bottom. So let's see if anybody's out today. Let's see, she was back there. Oh, there she is. So then we're gonna move over here. So Cusco is still right here. The newest addition up top, which you would see on TikTok and Instagram, is Reptar. Reptar is the Ackie monitor from the Nature Center, who has finally come to join us. Oh, he went back into hiding. Reptar, why are you being a chicken? He's still getting used to the new location. And then up top, of course, we have Zero, my milk snake, who is sleeping up here on his rocks. That's some nice 𝘼𝙬 on the rocks over there. Thank you, Zero. And then this stayed completely the same. We have Alfredo, my Lego lizard, on the bottom. Queso, my leopard gecko. And then my fat tail geckos, Yue and Zuki. Over here, still the same. We have Kronk, my Dumerals boa. Travago, my house gecko. And we have Puka, my water dragon, who's in shed and miserable right now. Alright, this is where things are getting a little different. So we still have Chalupa, my Uromastyx, on the bottom. You can see her back there. She is also shedding. Everyone is shedding. See her tail. Up top we have Crikey, my jeweled Lacerda, who is over here. Hi, Crike. Let me say hi. Hello. You're so cute. And then up top, we've got the crested geckos, Ignore Potatoes ledge. I lost his other suction cup in the move, so I had to find that. But there's Potato and Pip. And then we've got Tula, my gargoyle gecko. And I'm still working on getting her lights hooked up because this whole area, as far as wiring, is very inconvenient, and yeah, so she at the moment doesn't have a light. And then we come over here, and this is where most of the snakes got added. On the bottom, we now have Tansy with her new enclosure. I'll give you a sneak peek. She will have a separate video, but she has her new background in. It really opened the space up. It looks a little more natural, so I'm very excited to actually like completely redo this enclosure with like substrate and plants and everything, but we just moved in, so right now it's simple. And other exciting news, her Reptibox little climbing structure has been taken out of storage. It has now made its way to the new house. Right, Tansy? So love these, great for enrichment. And now interrupt this video to talk to you about Reptibox creations. So Reptibox reached out to me and asked if I would like to be an ambassador for their business and promote their wonderful Reptibox creations. And of course I said yes. You guys know how much I love enrichment. I preach about enrichment, and enrichment doesn't have to be naturalistic. Enrichment can be anything that changes up your animal's environment, their day, gives them things to do, you name it. So that's what I really love about Reptibox, is it looks pretty cool, it's easy to put together, it's unique, and it gives like all this climbing. So Tansy loved hers when I had it in her enclosure, and then it ended up in storage. Now it's back out. But she used to love climbing. She would sit at it to eat like it was a little table. She had a blast with it. So it is fantastic enrichment, and this isn't the only one they have. They have a bunch of different designs and builds, so definitely check them out. And they gave me a link for you guys to use to save 10% on your order. Like I said, this is an affiliate link, so if you click it, I do make a commission, but no extra cost to you. So I highly recommend you go check them out. It's great enrichment, not just for bearded dragons, but for lots of reptiles. So definitely go check them out. Link in the description will save you 10%. All right, now that we've covered Tansy, we're moving on up. One of the only tanks that is still fully set up and planted because it was new and I didn't want to tear it apart. We have 𝘼𝙪𝙨, my adult ball python, who is hanging out right here. And I do want to mention, if you don't follow me on Instagram, best thing ever, 𝘼𝙪𝙨 has been using his sky hide. I don't know if you guys remember when I made this enclosure, I put that in there hoping he could curl up inside, but when it was all done, I was like, I don't know if he'll fit, it might be too small. He has been loving it, like every night hanging out up here. And then up here we have the diva. We have Calypso, my Colombian rainbow boa, who's very unhappy right now because they took her out again to move the enclosure again. And anytime her environment changes, she gets very, very upset. So this whole process has been a joy for our relationship. And then up top we have Phoenix, my corn snake, who is in shed. I don't know, I think she's in the back. I think that's where I saw her this morning. But Phoenix is up top. So that is the reptile room for the moment until the basement can get done. And now that that's out of the way, I can do my reptile chores for the day. So my feeding and cleaning of water dishes and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching. I know it's kind of like a repeat video, but I wanted to keep you guys updated because I told you things would be changing and things did. So now that you've been updated, we can keep going with some other types of videos, but now I can at least film like TikToks and Reels and whatnot because you guys have already seen how the room looks, so it won't be like a spoiler or anything. So thank you guys for watching and being patient while we do this whole moving process. And as always, we'll see you for the next video, and hopefully the animals get down to the basement soon. So some of them don't have substrate yet because I'm like, we're working out a plan for the basement, and so I don't want to like fill the enclosures with substrate just to have to move them again, but I really want to fill them with substrate. So stay tuned because right now I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you for the next video. Bye.